Yeah, hi, my name is Muhammad Ifan bin Zohedi, metric number 2025-46405, and I will explain about the issue. Okay, the issue is whether Hasna and Encik Zain can take legal action against Aziza under the law of defamation. The next one is the reduction of defamation. Defamation is defined in Malaysian case law and English common law. The Common Law of England, as of 7 April 1956, in respect to defamation is applicable in Malaysia under Section 3 of the Civil Law Act 1956. At common law, there are two types of defamation, which is libel and slander. Libel is defamation in a prominent form and it is visible to the eye, such as in written form, pictures, states, or effigies. The second one is slander, which is a defamation in a temporary form such as spoken words or gesture. It is not actionable per se. The plaintiff needs to prove actual or special damage in order to succeed in his action.
Assalamualaikum, my name is Nushahira binti Isa and I will present law and application for first element of defamation. The first element of defamation is word must be defamatory. It indicates that word have a potential to lower the plaintiff's estimation in the mind of right-thinking member of society in general, resulting in hate, rejection, or mocking of the plaintiff. Words must be defamatory in one of three ways, which are natural and ordinary meaning, false or true innuendos, and juxtaposition. Regarding this case, it is closely related to the true and legal innuendo. The specific facts were unknown to the recipient of the publication. Because of this specific knowledge, the plaintiff remark will be defamatory. As referred to the case of Tory v. Fried and Sons Ltd, the plaintiff was a metal golfer and the defendant a chocolate manufacturer. An investment in a newspaper showed a caricature of plaintiff playing golf with a bar of the defendant chocolate sticking out of his trouser pocket. In the picture, a candy was seen pointing to the plaintiff, indicating that the plaintiff performance was good as the quality of the defendant's chocolates. The plaintiff claimed for libel. The court had the word and the picture were not defamatory on face of it, but the innuendos where the plaintiff had received payment for the investment and therefore had prostituted his status as an amateur golfer. The House of Lords had the defendant labeled as those who know of the plaintiff's status may assume that plaintiff had consented to and had been paid for the investment. Applying to the first element of defamation, which is the word must be defamatory, as illustrated in the case of Tolley v. Fried and Sons Ltd. In this case, Aziza wrote a letter to the company board of directors declaring that Hasna and Encik Zain had a close relationship, and that Hasna performed personal tasks for Encik Zain in order for her to receive the Excellent Service Award, such as driving Encik Zain's children to school and doing shopping for Encik Zain's wife. Aziza then forwarded a copy of the letter to the Hasna fiancé named Encik Zain's wife. As we can see, it was clearly showing that more than one person to whom Aziza's word has been published. Therefore, the first element is fulfilled. Thank you.
Assalamualaikum, my name is Mumaira. I would like to present about the second element of the defamation, which is the word must be referred to the plaintiff. The plaintiff must prove the defendant's words are referring to him. The test is whether the words are such reasonably in the circumstances would lead person acquainted with the plaintiff to believe that he was the person referred to. As referred to the case of Halton and Co. v. Jones, as fiction was written concerning an Artemis Jones in Peckham, his friend thought the story concerned the plaintiff. Defamation was established. Applying the second element of defamation is the words must be referred to the plaintiff is the second element of defamation. As illustrated in the case of Halton and Co. v. Jones, based on the fact given, Aziza wrote a letter to board of the directors of the company stating that Hasna had a close relationship with Encik Zin and did personal job for him, such as driving his children to the school and did shopping for his wife. Aziza also proposed that Encik Zin be demoted. Aziza also sent copies later to Hasna's fiance and to Encik Zin's wife. The second element of defamation has been fulfilled.
Assalamualaikum. My name is Siti Nur Shahira binti Muhammad Nizam from AM1103B. My number metric is 2020582725. I'm going to present the last element of defamation. The last element of defamation is the words must be published. The term publication refers to the distribution of defamatory. It is remarks or materials to a third party or at least one person interacted other than the plaintiff. The statement frequently takes the form of words in practice, but it can take from any form such as a picture, statues, and a cartoon that conveys meaning. Next, according to the case Stricker and Richardson, defendant wrote a defamatory letter to the plaintiff, who is a married woman and a fellow local urban district council member. Her husband read the letter found in manila envelope, like the one used for delivery of electoral address. Since the letter has been delivered and read by the husband, the Court of Appeal held the publication existed. Therefore, by applying the third element into the case, Hasna and Encik Zin can take action against Aziza, because Aziza sent a letter to the board of directors, Hasna's fiancé, and Encik Zin's wife. The letter mentioned that Hasna had a close relationship with Encik Zin and did personal jobs such as driving his children to school and shopping for his wife. As a result, the third piece has been complete. That's all I have to say. Thank you. Hence, the third element is fulfilled. That's all for me. Thank you.
Then the last one is the conclusion. In conclusion, Hasna and Encik Zain had proved all the three elements of defamation. Thus, Hasna and Encik Zain can take legal action against Aziza under the law of defamation. And that's all. Thank you.